Oh shit. I never. Well, I know that picture don't look weird coming out the front of it. The thumbnail. I meant to retake the thumbnail. I always have to pull the thumbnails. Hi. Hi. I'm Jamie from JVC. Welcome back to my channel for all you guys that have already subscribed. And for the new people here, join the fam jam by pressing the subscribe button down below in the bottom. If you want to have like the chance at having it taken apart in some live free readings whenever I do them, you can press the notification bell next to it, and um, you'll be told when it comes live. Also, when I get to certain milestones along my journey, I will be doing free personal readings, and that's the only way you can get a reading right now at this point because I'm not doing personal readings. So let's cleanse everything. Take some sage. What is your favorite way to cleanse things? Do you actually dip them in water? Do you sage? Sage you? Sage me? I love the smell. This is the reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Make sure I got enough here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers. Welcome. Okay. So apparently the universe has something big to say to you because, oh boy, everything's coming apart here. And all the cards fell to the floor. Are you having like, do you feel like your world's falling apart right now? Or is that something that relates to you? Because this is a big mess. Everything fell out. Holy Moses. My bad, guys. I'll be up in a second here when I pick them all up off the floor. One card that was face down is the Ace of Wands. Do you have a new passion contemplating? I'm not going to take any of these cards right now, but yeah, is there a new passion you're contemplating? Because we're going to get into the real deal reading in a bit, but I don't know. This seems like a little bit of foreshadowing to me. I'm just going to finish cleansing and hoping that I don't drop anything else. Do you feel like your coordination's off? Do you feel, oh, look, there's two more cards over here. Seven of Cups and Two of Pentacles. Wow. Careful of the dropsies, Jamie. So, done all that. A little bit of extra cleansing for me because, clumsiness and dropsies. Made a bit of a mess here. So, now let's get into it. Sorry, it's a confusion. So, let's see what the universe has to say for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers. Way too many. I have like quite a few readings to do today, so I'm feeling really light and happy, and that energy, hopefully, if yours is like all shook up like that card piling down on the floor, just gonna send that out to you like Reiki, So just take it in, take a breath while you're here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Pisces. There is a card for you. The Garden and the Gate, number 30. So let's go to the book for this one because this is the one that I'm reading the book from, the sea. Like the Garden and the Gate. I'm not sure what that means to you. It looks like, she's looking, she's got the birdhouse, so she's looking off into the distance. She might be hesitant on leaving the Garden and the Gate because that might be her safe space, but she's still curious. You see that? Yeah. There we go. So it's pretty clear there today. The light's right. It's really good. So Garden and the Gate, you can see she's looking off into the distance and she's hesitant. But let's see what the book has to say. Let's see if we can get some further extra stuff for you right now. 30. The Garden and the Gate, and it came up right. So abundant, prosperity, staying safe. Right. This card shows a peaceful young woman in a beautifully blossoming garden with colorful flowers all around. However, the gate to the road outside the garden is locked, and while the girl wears a key on a chain around her neck. Oh, I never noticed that. Never took the key to. The card outright bodes well for the financial scene. In fact, there may be a lot of money or other personal pleasures coming your way at this time. But be aware, the choice to stay in the seeming security of this lovely garden may actually be motivated by habit or a fear of the unknown. Beauty is enticing and the world worth enjoying, but you may not be giving your spirit the freedom to roam. While it is fine to amass a great deal of wealth, don't let it keep you from your karmic path or from living your truth. You have the choice to shift your focus, widen your spiritual perspective, and gain the world that is just outside your gate. So, for you to expand and grow your business or your passion or whatever it is, let's see what that said. Yeah, to free to roam and grow. Like instead of staying here, like you're just sitting there in your thing, you have the key, you have the ability to get out into the world and explore it and enjoy new things and grow, but you're hesitant on it because it's safe inside, safe inside that gate. And you're not sure you're ready to go out. But in order to grow and expand, you need to move forward. Use that key because you have it, and then your growth, your wellness, your business, your passions. For some reason, like that card came up to me, that passions will move forward. But let's get into your tarot reading, the tarot cards, to get a bigger perspective on this. All right. Ooh, wait a minute. I got them upside down. I'll do the tarot upside down. Well, we'll see. I know that's a bit of a blocker here. Actually, I'm hemming and hawing today. Are you guys in confusion? Like that was a big throw up. Like the whole deck going down there, and I'm stumbling on words and picking things out. Like maybe you guys need some rest, like some time to get your mind together. Before you move out that. Maybe that's a little overwhelming thinking about stepping outside the safety of that gate where you're not used to. Like I'm not even sure if I shuffled that first deck like the same as I'm doing right now, which is odd for me because my OCD totally like everything just as right as I can, as best as I can. So I'm like totally thrown off here. All right, so I don't know if you're feeling that way. Someone out there is feeling that way, but if you are, take some time for yourself. Let's see what we're getting into. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay, we got one. Look at that. One did come upside down. There we go with the meanings on this. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers. We're getting some upside down cards this time. That's what the universe has to say for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers. We need 4 more cards, please, to find out what they need to know. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers. Whoa, that's way too many. I'll take that one. But that pile, it's not. Too many. I got so many readings to do today that I kind of got to keep my time schedule on here, like half hour. Try a half hour for each reading. Sometimes it takes a little longer. This one feels like it might be a little longer because you guys are going through some stuff. Wow. You got some resistance here. And there we go. We got the last one. The ending looks good. So, right now, you are inside yourself. You're the hangman where you feel like, you need your whole world's turned upside down. But this is not a bad thing. Embrace this, turning upside down and like shift. So try to use this opportunity to look into the other alternate possibilities. Like there's a little cross up here, like there's a little talisman. Can't remember exactly what that stands for right now, but maybe there's something like that's close to you that you've got hanging out of your reach that you need the faith to come back to. So the hanging upside down and seeing a different perspective, maybe your faith is a little bit wavered. There is love here. You are like powerful. Like okay, you're not hanging there because you're actually by a noose and you're getting hanged. You're there, you're hanging, and there's like energy between your hands and your feet. So make sure your chakras are balanced and stuff like that. It looks like you're reaching out towards your feet to get this energy ball here. And the little fairy below is showing you a little bit of love. So take some time to love yourself and just take this time to actually open your eyes to new possibilities and new different ways to look at your situation at this point in time so that you can get a new perspective and like move towards your feelings. Check in with yourself, check in with your gut, check in with your intuition, check in with your feelings to like find out what it is you truly want, you truly need. Like she's looking at the mask, her heart's in her hand. So right now she's not paying attention to her heart. She's looking at whatever, like this could be this mask. Maybe someone's wearing a mask and you're doubtful or you feel like they're wearing a mask because this has to do with feelings. The moon has to do with feelings. So you might feel like they're wearing a mask and you don't know a person, but if you take the time to get that different perspective, maybe like check in with yourself. Actually take time, like your heart's bandaged up, like the heart on your hand. I don't know if you can see this. All right. See this little heart is on your hand, on your right hand, and a lot of people are like your dominant hand is the right hand. So it's the strong part. Usually your heart is strong, but right now it feels a little bit battered and broken to whatever this circumstance came to you. So it's a possibility that, this time and this garden, this is security, like you just need to get a different perspective on it because you feel stuck where you are. The, the Seven of Cups is like he's got the map, you've got the direction you want to go in, but you were upside down. So you're resisting this direction, whatever it's pointing to. If all the signs are pointing towards you going forward, towards this higher place for you to actually move forward in life, then you're really hesitant on it. You're turned upside down. You're looking downwards. You're looking at the negative instead of the positive. You need to turn this upside down and actually reach for the stars. Like, get your different perspective, get your dreams, like plant the seeds in order for you to move forward because you do have the map. It's just you're reading it in a different way right now. You're not seeing the actual path that you need to go. So that different perspective, like once you take that, see how he's upside down, right? This card's upside down, and you're upside down in the tree. So if you really look at it, if you actually turn yourself upright and you get that perspective that you need, then you can see it upright and you can see the path a lot clearer. Everything will get into perspective. So once you get to this point and the things that you need to do to get to that point, your seeds will be planted. And look how beautiful these plants have grown. All the things, all the like pentacles are for abundance. So therefore, like the cups before that's holding you back, your emotions are like also like fearful and holding you back. So once you get past those emotions, once you clear out those issues and your self-doubts and the different things like healing your heart, those seeds that you plant next will bring you more abundance. It will take you to a spot where you will get clear, where you will like stop this Queen of Swords. Like this Queen of Swords, when it's upright, it's very clear. It's clarity. It's like good things for the future. Like you can cut things out of your life. They cut their emotions out and it doesn't override. But right now you're upside down. So even in this card where you're wounded from your heart, it could be closet. Ugh, oof, hard to speak. You guys are having a rough time. You don't need to. Everything can be okay. You just got to focus on the things that you can do and not the things that you can't. You need to take this focus sword queen energy and like the hangman's upside down again, the important cards, getting yourself straight, That different perspective and taking time for yourself will get you upright and get you clear for your path ahead. It'll keep you on the right track. You'll be thinking with your mind and your heart, and like you won't be letting your emotions overtake it. Whatever this hurt was won't be overriding everything that you know is possible and true. Look how beautiful this is. Like she's there, she's working her magic. She's like got everything her creation. She's creating the ideas, like she's creating butterflies and beautiful things that come out of her. Everything will become more beautiful once you take the time to see that different perspective. Just take a step outside and look at it. Like take a step back. Like open the gate to the possibilities that things can improve. Because once that happens, you'll be on a new journey, a new, the Ace of Cups is like a new healing, like emotional. Cups have to do with emotions and water and flow and going along with that flow. So everything flows really well and you're at peace and you're in love and whatever it is, if it's business, if it's relationship, if it's your families, if it's your friends, like all of that will flow into a beautiful place where you can move forward. And then you can move into his Two of Swords. There's going to be times that you're going to doubt yourself and you're going to have your guard up and your heart's going to be like hanging there and you're not sure if if it's going to hurt you or if it's not, but you're protecting your heart. You can keep in mind to protect your heart, but don't go to a place where it's all like thoughts and no love. The moon's up there again, and the moon's like on a crescent shaping down. So it's looking down at you. Your emotions are above there, like all pent up in. Your moon's between your heart and your own guard. There's beauty everywhere around you. Like there's a swan there trying to hang up a flower. There's a swan protecting your heart. It looks like, this swan or whatever, this possibility of like happiness. See, okay, come on. Come on, camera. Okay. So see the swan here offering the flower, and the other swan's looking down, and it's got its heart there. Like its heart is open and like in the open, and it feels like you're vulnerable. But this beautiful swan is trying to like become a part of you, but you're in between them, guarding the possibility of that happening. Either your love of a business or your passion falling through, or if it's like another person, you're guarding and you're preventing, you're blocking this love from happening. Like this swan is offering a beautiful flower as a gift to the other swan, where it's like waiting with its heart out there, out in the open, ready for love. And you're blocking it on guard, and the sword's in the middle. But in order for you to get past this, a tower moment needs to happen. Like you're blocking the tower. You're blocking the possibilities of all your dreams and your love and that coming through. Like you're here in the tower moment. The tower needs to fall in order for this to fulfill itself. Things are burning down. Like you have to let it flow. You have to let this emotional, you know, blockage flow and get past this point so that you can make it to the next level. The tower has to happen. A tower doesn't mean is the tower is a destruction of what's going currently on in your life so that it can open the doorway for new things. In order to get past the tower, we have to open to the possibility that good things are coming for us, and good things are coming for you because it's the King of Cups. And the King of Cups, okay, come on, focus. The King of Cups is here and he's totally like flowing. The king is the highest you can get in the suit. Like everything, the cup is so big. Man, that's like the biggest cup I've ever seen. Look at the size of that thing. You have the possibility to have like a hugely full cup to share with the world and share with, if it's business, if it's pleasure, if it's, another person. He's looking towards the sky and like nature and like this like see, it's a seahorse, and seahorses are magical. All these magical possibilities can float into your cup if you just let go. Like if you stop the swords, if you stop crossing that in front of you and let the tower, let go, let go, forgive, let go, love, give it a chance. make sure you check in with yourself on this different perspective. If you know that this is something that's hurting you and you know it's not a good thing in your gut and you feel it's bad, then there's something that you have to let go. You have to let that tower of open heaven so that this, the actual cups and the actual love and the biggest cup of your life can flow in from something magical, like a seahorse. Like everything here is keeping you above water. Like everything surrounding you is magical, it's beautiful. Everything's flowing in this beautiful light. And even the seahorse kind of like that looks like you got a sun on. Things will get better. Things will take care if you just let it flow and check in with yourself and make sure you follow your gut. Okay, so let's see what guidance we can pull from the shadow shapeshifters. The shapeshifters. So this is like I keep calling it shadow deck, but it's not a. What I'm picking from that is um, that these are the deep things, the things like insecurities, different things that are going to help you identify what it is that you need to let go. One more shuffle. Orca magic, Akashic Folders. Okay, so what does the universe have for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers from the Shapeshifters deck? What guidance do we have from the Shapeshifters for Pisces, Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Venus. What do we have for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Let's turn the deck because I can't hold them that good that way. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I guess you need time to contemplate this tower of spread and what I've said here because you're not jumping out with the advice right away. So take your time and think about all that. Like you can be the King of Cups. You can do what you need. Here we go. The Black Cat. Lost magic, atonement, and rebalance. The Scarecrow's up there. The cat's in her arms. She's looking at like she was hurt and she's blocking. She's blocking whatever's coming at her. She's got her cat on guard in front of her and taking care of it. It's like you feel like you've lost that light in your life. You lost that magic and you need to atone for it. You need to get that back. You need to rebalance yourself. So take that time to check in with yourself. These are really shiny and hard to see. Yeah, so it's really shiny and hard to see. Right now you feel like you can't see it. And there's something like bright light that you can't see through. You can't see past. You can't see the goodness on the other side of it. The light is there. Just follow. Like rebalance yourself. Take that time when you're hanging man and like turn it upside down so you can get a proper perspective and go through the things that you need to move to the next level. Black cats makes me think like a lot of people think black cats are bad luck. But I think black cats and all these crows are just a warning. Like you feel like something evil's behind you with all this going on. Right? Look at it. He's got his face, like his little mouth is crossed. You're quiet, is standing, is not saying anything to you. You're not getting any answers. You're just kind of stuck there. And it looks like he's been pierced through the chest as well. Like right now you're hurting. So take that time, cuddle your cat or your animal, whatever makes you feel good, atone and rebalance. Let's see what the psychic tarot for the heart has to say. Shake it up, shake it up, shake it off, shake it off. So, yes, let's shake this up and see what the psychic tarot of the heart has to say. Like, I just ended up picking up the Ace of Cups at the same time. So it seems like, your heart needs a little bit of healing, but this will happen. This is a new journey. The Ace of Cups is a new journey. New journey like of emotional balance, emotional love, connection with family, friends, or like a real relationship that will come into your life that'll help you heal. So, what does the universe have to say for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising from the Psychic Tarot of the Heart deck? That's way too many. I'm just going to get listen, and I'm going to keep this one too because I've seen it. I didn't see the others, but that was a lot of cards. So, I feel like you need a little extra advice. It says listen, and it's number 2. And number 2s are about balance and like, relationships and connecting and bringing people together on a life path too. So you need to listen. But it's also saying crown chakra. So this crown chakra is like up here. It's like your intuition, your guidance, like the things that are spiritual and above that you need to pay attention to. Listen to your crown chakra. Like maybe you can meditate. Maybe you can, you know, look for guidance from a deity or in your dreams or crystals, whatever you feel like connects you to spirit and your crown chakra. Take time to listen to those answers. But let's see what it actually says in the deck. Maybe it's telling you need to heal a little bit, or maybe align your chakras, but they're both purple. Like, see the purple in the background? That's like the clouds, so stuff that's way above in the clouds. And it also has like a little crystal here around the neck that's the same color. This is why I took this card, even though it was a pile of them. I seen it, and that like it's so associated with that. You can see, you can see that it's like purple, and the clouds are purple. So that's the sky and the above and the crown chakra. Like it's like look how it's also like radiating like a sonar behind her, like messages coming in. Listen to the messages coming in from the crown chakra and from spirit and from the universe. So let's start with number 2 and see what it says. Keywords: see, hear, sense, quiet, intuition, and knowing. Take a moment to quiet your mental chatter and listen. I'm going to hold this up for you at the same time. And it's not focusing. There we go. Perfect. Take a moment to quiet your mental chatter and listen. In relationships, it's important to pay attention to what the other person is really saying. Too often in conversations, you're already planning what you're going to say while the other person is still talking. You make assumptions about where the conversation is going and plan your part of the conversation accordingly, even working the conversation to a desired outcome. When this happens, you don't truly hear what the other person said, and in doing so, you weren't present for that person. Listening starts with becoming quiet, centered, and totally present. Listening involves many senses. Use your eyes to see the body language of the other person. Use your ears to not to hear not only the words spoken, but also the tone used to express them. Use your intuition to get a sense of what the person is really saying and feeling. Intuition often helps you hear what is not said and as well as what is said. Intuition often helps you hear what is not said as well what is said. I had to repeat that because it's true. Like your intuition can bring things out from signs. Like if you can see things and connect them, then you can see like more, like I do when I'm reading cards, different things and sounds and voices and stuff in the background, different things that pop into and connect. This is crucial to understanding the person or situation. Understanding is essential to improving the relationship or situation. Remember once again to center yourself and use all of your senses to understand what is actually being communicated. Listening is a gift. Give this gift to your partner, parents, children, friends, coworkers, pets, and anyone you meet. Most important, give this gift to yourself. Tune into your mind, body, and soul. Are you listening? What do you hear? The affirmation is, I honor myself by being present and truly listening to the messages I hear. The traditional tarot archetype is the high priestess, and she knows a lot. She's after like going through the high priestess has a balance. She's between yin and yang, and she studies and she learns and she opens her eyes to all the signs and possibilities. That's where you need to go this week. Keep your eyes open and available just to see the possibilities that some things may trigger something in you and some idea that will help you get through all this. So let's go to 7. Let's see. The chakras. Crown chakra. Okay, crown chakra, number 7. I saw it backwards. I don't know how to change that for you guys. If anybody knows how to change on YouTube, how to flip that over so you guys can read it properly, that'd be great. Let me know. Okay, so crown chakra, key facts, color, violet, sound, none. Om can be used for the crown chakra. Like when you say om, you can feel the vibration in your chest and your head everywhere. It's like it totally vibrates through you and it can clear some your chakras. Element is thought, gland is pineal, keywords are I know. So it says the crown chakra is located at the top of the head and has been called the thousand-petaled lotus or the receiver of light. This chakra is the center of your link with the universe, the infinite, and your higher consciousness. It's the connection between wisdom and spiritual insight. The crown center is the area where ethereal light and energy are received and then dispersed throughout your aura for total well-being. To enhance this chakra, sit quietly and visualize a lotus bud on top of your head. As the bud blossoms, see a shower of whitish violet sparkling light shining down from the universe onto the lotus, filling and nourishing it. When complete, simply let the vision fade. Expanding this chakra opens you to receiving the ultimate bliss, divine love. Take comfort in knowing that you are cherished. Like things are popping here. Things are popping up here, like as I'm talking, like different messages and stuff. And the one I've seen a little clip of one of them. It said something about support. So support is on the way. Support. You check in with your crown chakra, and it was read as I was reading the crown chakra card. So check in with your intuition. Do some meditation. Do some yoga. However it is you connect through your thought process and the spirits and guidance above you. Check in with that to see what it's got to tell you. Like even like right now, this is spirit talking. Anything that you pick from this, take heed. Like something that really sticks out to you, take heed to that. And something that I said, like you can go back to the video. You can check either your sun, moon, rising signs or your Venus, whatever you're watching right now. But check into it yourself. However you hear from spirit, however you connect, however you figure things out, check in with yourself so that you can get in touch with this crown chakra and find the answers that you're looking for. Thank you so much. If this resonated with you, that's all I have right now. If this resonated with you, say something in the comments. If you have questions, answer in the comments. No, I see a comment coming up there right now. I'm not doing personal readings. I don't do personal readings. And if I'm doing free one-card readings, that will say in the title, this reading is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers. So I'm not doing an actual personal reading right now. I don't do personal readings. The only way you can do that is if you subscribe to the channel, and when I do the draw, that your name is picked. So, and it might be more than one. I'm not sure where. Spirit will tell me how many when I get there. So that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you for liking, subscribing, commenting, donating, everything that you guys do for me. I really appreciate. I will be doing, like I said, the one-card draws. You got to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to be notified when I actually do that. It'll say, and you will know because it will say free one-card draws. So that will give you your signal that I'm available for you to get a card and get an answer from spirit. Also, like I said, once we get to so many different milestones, I will be doing personal readings. I will be doing a free personal reading for people that have subscribed to the channel. So thank you very much. I'm very happy to have you here. I'm so grateful for you for your words and your comments and your feedback. I really appreciate it. So I love you guys. I thank you so much. I want to get you peace, love, and happiness, and more love and lots of life. Mwah, mwah, mwah. You got this, Pisces. Just check in with yourself. You got this.